Some people still think cats don't feel much, that they're distant, aloof, or indifferent. But if you've ever had a cat press their tiny head into your palm, if you felt the slow blink of trust from across the room, you know the truth runs much deeper. Cats do feel. Not loudly, not with words, but in the quiet poetry of closeness. Their feelings are like whispers, gentle, subtle, and easy to miss if we're not looking. And sometimes, without meaning to, we hurt those feelings. Not with cruelty, but with the small things we don't notice. Like not saying hello when we come home, or moving too fast when they needed space. Little things, but to your cat they can echo loudly. So today, let's explore the tender side of your feline friend, and uncover the everyday habits that might be quietly hurting their heart. Not to shame, not to scold, but to help you love them just a little better, the way they already love you. 1. When you walk through the door, and forget to look for them. It starts with the soft sound of keys. A jingle, a turning lock, a creak of the door. You barely notice it, but from somewhere in the quiet corners of your home, your cat has already perked up. They've been listening for you all day, not in a needy way, not with desperation, but in that quiet, steady loyalty cats carry in their bones. Maybe they've been sleeping on your sweater, where your scent feels like safety. Maybe they watched birds from the window, wondering when you'd return. And then you do. Arms full, mind racing, phone buzzing, and you walk right past them. No eye contact, no hello, not even a brush of your hand over their head. It doesn't feel cruel to us, we're just busy. But to your cat it's like standing in a doorway, waiting for someone who doesn't see you. You see, cats don't beg for our affection, but they notice when it's missing. They are creatures of ritual. Moments matter to them, especially the ones that say, "I'm home, and I'm still yours." When we ignore them in that moment, when they are soft-eyed and hopeful, it creates something we rarely think about. A tiny tear in trust, a subtle question in their heart. Did I do something wrong? Am I still safe here? And the truth is, cats form attachments just as deeply as dogs do. Just more quietly, more carefully, more sacredly. Research shows that cats develop secure and insecure bonds with their humans, just like toddlers do with their parents. So when they greet you at the door, and you don't greet them back, it's not just a missed hello. It's a missed connection. A tiny, invisible heartbreak. So tomorrow when you return home, even if it's late, even if you're tired, pause, look for them. Say their name. Give one gentle stroke behind the ears or a smile or a slow blink. Because to your cat, you are their whole world returning. 2. When you play the game, but never let them win. At first it seems like fun. A red laser flickers across the floor. Your cat's eyes widen, tail twitching, muscles tight with focus. In that moment, they are no longer just your sleepy couch companion. They become a silent hunter, ancient, precise, electric with instinct. Every pounce is a promise. Every chase, a ritual written into their DNA. This is more than just a toy to them. It's a story, a journey, a mission to fulfill. But then, the game ends. The light disappears. There's nothing to catch. No prize. No closure. Imagine watching the hero of a film chase the villain, only for the screen to go black before the ending. No resolution. No victory. Just emptiness. That's how it feels to your cat when they chase the laser, but never get to catch anything. Their body is flooded with energy and purpose, and then it's taken away with no reward. It might sound small, but over time this can lead to frustration, stress, even sadness. So what can you do? It's simple. After every play session, especially with lasers, offer them a soft toy to capture. A little feather, a crinkly mouse, even a treat tossed across the floor like prey. This allows them to finish the cycle, to feel powerful, to feel satisfied, to feel like the story they just lived had meaning. Because to your cat, a successful hunt is more than fun. It's peace. It's completion. It's being seen for who they truly are. And isn't that what love really is? Letting someone be fully themselves, and still making room for them? So play the game. Chase the light. But never forget to give them the ending they deserve. 3. When you touch without listening, ignoring their petting preferences. Have you ever reached out to stroke your cat's back, only to see their ears flatten or their tail twitch in irritation? Or maybe you've joyfully offered a belly rub, only to have them suddenly bolt away? Cats are mysterious creatures with feelings as delicate as silk. They don't all love to be touched the same way. Some crave chin scratches, where they melt into your fingers like warm honey. Others adore gentle strokes along their cheeks, or a soft rub behind the ears. But there are places, The belly, the base of the tail, even parts of the back. That can feel like a silent warning sign. Touch these without care, and your cat's soft trust can snap in an instant. It's like an unspoken language. When your cat leans into your hand, purrs, or closes their eyes, they are saying, "This feels good. This feels safe." When they pull away, flick their tail, or blink sharply, they're asking you to stop. Not because they don't love you, but because their comfort is being overlooked. And here's the beautiful truth. These preferences can change. A kitten who loved belly rubs might grow to dislike them. A shy cat might learn to trust you more over time, and change what feels good. The key is to listen with your hands and your heart. Start slow, watch closely, and honor their responses. If they nuzzle in, keep going. If they tense or turn away, gently stop. In this delicate dance, you're not just petting a cat, you're learning the poetry of their soul. Have you ever discovered your cat's favorite petting spot by accident? Tell us in the comments, what's that magical place that makes your kitty melt? For when you invade their safe space, forgetting their need for quiet boundaries, cats are masters of solitude. Not out of coldness, but because they deeply value their own quiet sanctuaries. A cozy corner bathed in soft sunlight. The top shelf of a bookshelf where the world feels distant. Under the bed where shadows cradle them in calm. These places aren't just resting spots. They are their safe havens, their secret retreats, their moments of peace. When a cat curls up in these spaces, they are telling you, "I need a break. This is my quiet place. Please don't disturb me." But sometimes in our love and excitement, we forget. We reach for them while they're settled. We follow them like shadows when they want to be alone. We disturb their sleep or poke them when they hide. To a cat, this can feel like a boundary crossed. Like their quiet haven has been invaded without invitation. Respecting these boundaries is one of the kindest gifts you can give your cat. It shows them you see their needs, even the ones they don't say out loud. Next time your cat retreats, try to imagine what they might be feeling. Give them space without guilt. Offer your love in silence. Because sometimes, love is about stepping back. So they can feel safe enough to step forward again. Have you noticed your cat's favorite hideaway? Where do they go when they just want to be alone? Share with us below. We'd love to hear about your cat's secret spots. 5. When you scold instead of understanding, the misunderstood language of punishment. It's easy to forget, cats don't speak human. They don't connect a raised voice or a sharp finger with the why behind it. Imagine being in a foreign land, where every sound is confusing, every gesture unclear. Now imagine someone you love suddenly shouts at you, but you don't understand what you did wrong. This is what scolding feels like to a cat. When you yell or punish, your cat doesn't think, "I made a mistake." Instead, they feel fear, confusion, and sometimes even sadness. Their safe world becomes unpredictable. Their trusted human seems angry and distant. Cats live in the moment. They don't hold grudges, but they do remember feelings. And if those feelings are fear, they'll start to hide, to avoid you, or become anxious. So what's the better way? Instead of punishment, try gentle redirection. If your cat scratches the couch, offer a beautiful scratching post nearby. If they jump on counters, look for the reason. Maybe they're curious, hungry, or bored. Give them alternatives and reward the good choices with soft praise or treats. When you meet your cat with kindness and understanding, you're building trust, not fear. You're teaching with love, not punishment. Have you ever noticed how your cat reacts to your tone of voice? Do they respond better to soft words or quiet encouragement? Tell us in the comments. Your stories help us all learn. 6. When your home feels too loud, the weight of noise on your cat's heart. Have you ever noticed how a sudden shout, a slammed door, or blaring music can startle your cat? That quick leap, wide eyes, and a sudden dash away tell a quiet story, one of fear and confusion. Cats' ears are built for the tiniest sounds. A mouse's scurry, a whisper of leaves, a far-off bird call. Their world is layered with delicate noises that guide their every move. But the human world? It's noisy, loud, unpredictable. The constant hum of the TV, the boom of thunder, the raised voices during an argument. To your cat, these aren't just distractions. They're threats. A cat exposed to too much noise can live in a constant state of stress. Their bodies tense. Their minds race. They might overgroom, hide more, or even stop eating. Yelling at your cat, even if it's in frustration, adds to this storm. They don't understand why you're angry. All they know is the world feels unsafe. Imagine living in a place where the ground shakes without warning. How would you feel? Your cat feels this way every time voices rise. Creating a calm, quiet space for your cat is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Soft music, gentle voices, and patience. These help them breathe easier. Have you ever noticed how your cat reacts when the house is noisy? Do they hide or come closer to you for comfort? Share your moments of calm. How do you help your cat find peace? 7. When you miss their messages, ignoring your cat's ways of talking. Cats don't speak human words, but they have their own language, full of soft meows, gentle purrs, and little nudges that say so much. Have you ever noticed your cat bringing you a favorite toy? Or rubbing their head against your leg like a quiet hello? Maybe they meow softly, looking at you with hopeful eyes. These are not random actions. They are invitations, whispers of love, calls for connection. But when we don't respond, when we don't hear the why behind the meow, our cats can feel invisible. Imagine trying to talk to someone over and over, and being met with silence. You'd feel lonely, ignored, unseen. Studies show cats meow almost exclusively to communicate with humans. It's their way of saying, "I'm here. I need you." So next time your cat reaches out, try to listen. Try to respond. Even a soft word, a slow blink, or a gentle pet can say, "I see you. I hear you. You matter." Have you ever felt your cat's silent call in a special way? Maybe they comfort you on a hard day without a single word. Tell us your story. We want to know how your cat speaks love to you. 8. When you force friendships, ignoring your cat's need for choice. Cats are social creatures, but only when they choose. They don't rush into friendships. They don't feel safe surrounded by strangers or new animals without time to understand. Imagine being at a party where everyone is a stranger, and you're pushed into a group before you're ready. You'd feel nervous, maybe scared, wanting to escape. For cats, new people or pets are just like that. Their senses are overwhelmed. Their safe signals get tangled. Their quiet no might turn into hiding or even fear. Kittens have a special social window in their first weeks. But even then, every cat has their own pace. A 2019 study showed cats form deep attachments to their humans, but on their own terms in their own time. So when introducing your cat to someone new, patience is everything. Let your cat come forward when ready. Offer a calm, quiet space to retreat. Let them smell, explore, and choose connection. This respect builds trust and allows your cat to feel safe and loved, without pressure or fear. Has your cat ever surprised you by warming up to a new friend, but only when they wanted to? Share your stories below. We all learn from each other's gentle patience. 9. When overwhelming smells make their world uncomfortable. To us, scents are simple. A fresh breeze, a favorite perfume, or scented candles. But to a cat, smell is everything. Their world is painted with invisible colors made of scent. Messages left by themselves, by other animals, and by you. Cats use pheromones, tiny chemical signals, to mark their territory, feel safe, and communicate feelings. Strong artificial smells, like heavily scented litter, perfumes, or cleaning sprays, can drown out these natural signals. It's like trying to listen to a soft song, while a blaring horn plays nearby. This confusion can cause anxiety, stress, and sometimes cause them to avoid their litter box or favorite spots. So, when you choose scents for your home, think about your cat's delicate nose. Opt for mild, natural smells. Keep their litter unscented if possible. Because to your cat, a calm, familiar scent is a hug you can't see, but they feel deeply. Have you noticed your cat reacting to a new smell? Maybe avoiding a spot or acting restless? Share your experiences below. It helps all of us care better for our feline friends. Final reflection. Your cat's feelings are tender and true. They don't need grand gestures or perfect days. They just need you. Seen, heard, respected, and loved. You are their safe place, their quiet home, their whole world. And that love, it's enough. If this helped you feel even one step closer to your cat, like, subscribe, and join the Meowsphere family. And in the comments, share the one moment your cat made you feel truly loved. We'd love to feature a few in our next video. Thank you for loving your cat's heart so deeply.